see if this shit's working. Should be live. Yep. We're live. Okay. Gonna share the stream and we're gonna get to it. We've got some stuff to do. I don't know how much we're gonna get done, but we're gonna try. And I don't even think this is gonna be a long stream. Probably gonna go for like 30 minutes and see what we get done here. I've actually been working on the world a bit tonight. Probably more than I have in quite a while. I've been on like all day, which hasn't happened since the summer. So welcome to the stream, PST MTA fan. Okay, let's see who joins. Oh fuck, forgot how loud that was. Yep, let's put that down. Okay. So yeah. I did some work here. I worked on the RW. I extended the tunnel over here down to the City Hall Junction. We have a bit of a problem here. I'm not sure how I'm going to address this. I'm going to have to take this on in the future. But I've been running into this issue a lot, actually, with the IRT. And it looks like we're hitting it with the BM2 as well, which is sloped tracks. When we get to a point where it's a gravel floor, we run into this issue where I don't have a track that has gravel built in, which is a problem for slopes because you can't really just put the gravel under it like here, just see, there's just gravel under it. Fine, but here you can't do that. So I think what's going to happen is I'm going to have to make a new model with gravel built into it that looks like this. Is this a mod? Yeah, it's a mod. It's a bunch of mods. It's little tiles, immersive railroading. Those are the main culprits. Some other stuff, but they're not really like as important to like the world. You know, like all you see here. These are little tiles. This is immersive railroading, but these are private subway models. So if you download the mod, it's not going to have the New York City subway stuff built into it. But yeah, so I extended this over here. This is where the other interlocking goes. If you look at a track map, there's a switch here. This is the RW tunnel south of Canal Street. Then you go over here. I set this area up today as well. Good luck with that, Super Maker. Welcome to the stream. And then we come over here, and I set up space to start City Hall on the RW. That's 2 levels, so I kind of set that up down here as well. The abandoned platform. Used to watch my vids back in 24 and 23. Yeah, it's been a while, actually. I haven't really posted that much in 25. So hopefully we get back into it. I mean, I want to. I haven't sent up the post right now, so yeah, I think I'll probably be posting a bit more. What stops on the IRT 7th Avenue line do you have on the 2 and the 3? Quite a bit, actually. Quite a bit. We have 14th Street all the way up to 50th Street, and then what is it? 86th Street, like kind of, it's like goes up to 79th, but it didn't start it yet. But the tunnel goes up to it. So it's like 80th Street all the way up to 96th, and then up Lenox, and then you can go up to Lenox, or I'll just say like Railfan 7, I don't know. Got a long string of numbers there. So I have to save time with the chats. But yeah, so I did that. There's a picture of that with shaders in the Discord. So now I could actually do a video here with RW trains in action at Canal Street, but I've realized that I'm just like, I'm just in like, what is it like? I'm just in a flow state right now, and I just want to do more. So instead of doing this, we're going to work on this. Nice, got the snow glitching through the ground there, but it's fine because I already handled that, so it's not going to come through. But yeah, that's why there's snow in the wall. It's a cubic chunks glitch. See, it's sometimes in the wall. That's why when I build the tunnels, I actually add like a layer of dirt around that protects it from the sunlight getting into the snow. Yeah, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So this area was like pretty much finished up. Got the tunnel there, and of course the tunnel up here. These tracks are missing because I have to put command blocks here for the announcements, and don't think I'm gonna do switch. We could just do this now. Honestly, is there space? Yeah. Okay. I'll just show you how to do this. It's probably the first time I've set up an announcement on stream in this world. I think I don't think I've done it like live before. I know I've done them in the old world. I'm pretty sure. Probably right. Probably done streams where I've shown it. But it's pretty easy. It's a texture pack for the announcements anyway, and you do this. Set out, and I used to put them like off to the side, but then the sound comes from one side, which is odd. It should be behind you. So I'll go here, and I'll just set this up because I was gonna do it later, but I'm like, someone's gonna ask like, oh, why is it missing here? Why is the track missing? So I'll just fix this now, and we'll just handle this now. And then what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna work on the passageway connecting the RW to the end of the cube. As you guys saw that, it needs to be finished, and honestly, we have to rebuild it. You can see it's like angles off, so we're gonna have to rebuild it. We might have to rebuild that whole passageway that goes under that whole underpass over there. We might have to redo that completely because I think the angle's off, and then I think we're gonna have to. I think we might have to actually adjust the mezzanine over there, but I don't think it should be too big a deal. I think the biggest thing is going to be this passageway. But you can see I finally finished that staircase over there, connects to the 6, downtown 6. And really the big holes up here are is the passageways. So we have to get those finished up, and then we can start doing like the detailing on the 6 platform, which a lot of people want to see. I've been seeing a lot of comments about the 6 on these streams. I mean, this is only the second stream of the year, but before that, a lot of people would mention the 6. So it's set up like this. Actually, it doesn't matter. I don't think I have the uptown sound effects and announcements set up. So it doesn't matter what I write. I'm going to have to add them into the pack later. I'm just going to do this for consistency. And then, the reason I put a bunch of repeaters is because you can't really get a perfect stop every time. So you want to give it time before it actually reaches the command block so that you have time to open the doors and stuff. So the canal, up W, ambient, P25. Station's very nice. Thank you, Kevin. I'll explain why I put that as my number. It's because of the R14. Oh, it's your favorite set. I see. Is it like a custom set? Is something different about it? Have like a propulsion thing? What's the deal? Okay, so we'll do that. Okay. So then we'll hit this. And so that one should be the W. I'm pretty sure this was W. Oh, that's W. Actually, I want to set this back just a bit more. Yeah, we'll do that. Canal up W, ambient at P. And if you guys are new or you haven't seen these streams, these will actually play the announcement. So, show you an example. with this side. So let's just disable this. So what you do is you hit the train with a name tag, and it will actually be detected by the detectors there. And you just get the track here. I'll just fill this back in. Take this here. And once it's filled back in, you just put detectors. Let's break this. So there's like a little gap there, you know. So it's more congruent for realism. Should be a gap. Apparently there's not here. It's weird. But, okay. Guess there's no gap on this side. Okay then. Okay, so we'll take that. It's bad to use single segments because they're more laggy, but it's small amounts, it's fine. Okay, so then with the detector, like that. And then this one should be R. And that will detect R trains, and this will detect W trains. And that should be correct. So yeah, go to this side, and you can see it says segment said to only act upon NTT up W. That might be different than how I normally do it. I think it might be NTT W up, but it's the first time I've done this in a while, so I might have to check. Is this a mod? It's the immersive railroading mod and little tiles. So we'll take the train back into the tunnel, and I'll set it up, or I'll hit it with this. It's a W train. And once we get like a bit into the tunnel, go over to here. It's like empty space. And then once we get here, we'll stop the train and we'll go back. And I'll hit it with the name tag. And you'll see the announcements actually work in game. And for added realism, we have LCD defects, just like the R160s in real life now, because they're like 20 years old. So that happens. No, it's I don't know why the W does that. For some reason, it's missing a texture, so it does that. It's kind of funny because that's actually realistic now, because that actually happens. The propulsion is very smooth. Oh, nice. Immersive railroading and little tiles, but they don't have the New York City subway cars. Okay. Come here. And it plays. Braked way too hard there. And you have to stop on the plate and open the doors. And there you go. Works. Fucking glitchy ass LCDs. That's funny. Yep. No problem. But it's not going to have all this stuff. You have to build this stuff yourself. Yep. Okay. So yeah, just show that off. So now we have the actual like main goal of the stream, which is building this. I want to finish the station, so I'm going to pull up the reference material on my phone. So give me a second. Just going to have the chat on the other screen, 2 monitors. So you can just watch it on the other screen. Pull it up. Where is it? Why does it show me my own channel on my other channel? I don't think I'm subscribed to my channel. I'm not even subscribed to my channel. Why would it recommend it? It's not fair. Okay. Welcome to the stream, Transit Fanner 27. We're building Canal Street. Just pulling up the reference material right now. Gonna go for like 30 minutes, maybe an hour. I want to get this passageway done. I think I've been like overestimating how difficult it'd actually be to build it, so we're just going to try it now, see if we can get through it by midnight. Oh, nice. I still have my video of 168th Street. Nice, I have the whole thing. It's on the channel, but it's privated. Probably doxed myself in it. Okay. Where's Canal Street? Wow, I have like a bunch of these videos that are just unlisted because I doxed myself. Okay. There it is. 40 minutes? What the fuck? I thought it was 39. Where'd the extra minute come from? Okay, there it is. Okay. And we'll like figure out the signs and stuff after. We're just gonna do the passageway right now. Okay. The problem here is gonna be the angle. And like connecting it. Wait, so does it? Okay, wait. So it does bend? Where does it bend? Yeah, because it almost looks like it bends in, but that doesn't make sense. Transfers available to the L trains at Canal Street. Uh-huh. How old were you when you first started building the subway in Minecraft? Ah, shit. I mean, for the channel, I probably did this before I started filming it, to be honest, dude. I had like a few attempts when I was like way younger. Probably like, I probably tried it like once or twice in like what, like 2015 maybe? 10 years ago. I know I had like some classic, fucking classic attempts, right? When we just like put the rails, like literally, this is what it used to be. No. Rail. Guys, this is what people used to do. I'm going to show you. So literally, building the subway in Minecraft was literally this. There's your track, and there's the platform. That's what we used to do. That's what we used to do back in the day. Okay, welcome to the stream, Backcraft NYC. But if you're asking how old I was when I started this, like for the channel, it would have been 2018. What would I don't even fucking know. 2018. 15 or 16? Something like that. Fuck. Okay, so how are we gonna do this? Oh shit, we're gonna have to rebuild this whole thing. That sucks. Okay. This whole fucking passageway. Maybe it bends? I'm trying to figure this out, guys. Passageway here. Okay, wait. So obviously, like this side's angled, or the queue is angled. So then, where does this angle? Does it just bend off, like from here? Like, how does that make sense? Or does it start here? Because like this bending would be weird. That wouldn't make sense. Yeah, New Appalachia. Yeah, that was some like. I'm not even gonna say New Appalachia was OG stuff. That was like intermediate, like transitionary stuff. That was like between this world and the pandemic world, New Appalachia. Okay, fuck. So this is fucked. We're gonna have to redo this, like this little thing here. Maybe we just make it bend off here because I do not want to make this shit bend. Okay, I don't want to bend this. I'd rather just keep this straight. Once you start with angles, that's when the bullshit starts. That's when it gets bad. That's when stuff gets rough. So we're gonna try to avoid that. Let me just see how this connects. So does it just go to like the end? It's gonna be really cramped. Really cramped, guys. Fuck. This is gonna be bad. It's gonna be way too close, that's the problem. Okay, let's just go here. It was a good era. It was a chill city. I remember. Did that with Trite, TMC. Goes by Bergenist now. I need to move this. Shit's loud as hell. Yeah, that was fun. We had the competing companies. That stuff. I almost wish we had immersive railroading on New Appalachia. That would have been cool. Like, imagine we had the New Appalachia L's and the subways, and we would have been running it with IR. We would have had what? Like, BMT standards at that point. Elevated cars. Would have been sick. Okay, there goes that. Should be fine there. Just wanted to get it away because it was annoying. Somebody was already saying they couldn't hear me before, so I thought I'd just move it. I'm gonna move this too. And then we had the WMT. I kept the name. I kept the name WMT. I'm using it for the other channel where I post the reference material. You just search it, it should come up. Planning on making a fictional city in Minecraft called New West City. Okay. Original name at least. Newcrest. Okay. Nice. Not bad. Not bad. I've seen people make fictional cities and they just like don't even come up with like original names. So it's good you got one that actually sounds good, you know? Fuck. Okay, this is gonna be like the biggest issue with this world. It's gonna be the lag. You know, you get like big stations like this, lots of tiles, fucking lags when you load it. Sucks. Okay. This is gonna be tough. So I think we're gonna want it to come down here. And the end area is just going to have to be super short. You know, it's going to be like a bit cramped because this is like really close, but I don't know how else to do it. So we need to match the angle here. Oh, can't see shit. Fucking snow took over. Okay. Never mind. Let's come up here. How thick is the ceiling? Pretty thick. Okay. How long does it take me to do the station by design? It can take forever. Depends on the station. Some we can get done in days, and then some can take years. I mean, I started this station in 2023, I think I started like the summer of 23 and I just fucking abandoned it. Not even joking. If you look on the server, if you look in the Discord, you can actually see the time, or not the timeline. Like I record, what is it? I have like a build log. Yeah, you can see the build log. And you can see like the timeline for everything there. And I just make entries when I do stuff. And if you look there, it's been active since I started the world, or at least since like 23, I think. 2023. And I started Canal Street in the summer of 2023. And I just, you know, like, okay, it shouldn't really take that long to do it. At most, could have been done a couple of weeks. Like worst case scenario. But... you know, I just didn't really stick with it, so it's just taken forever to get the station done. What are we going to do here? This is going to be kind of an issue. What are you going to do after you finish the project? I don't know. Move on. Start a family. Leave the country, you know. I don't know. Move to Hawaii. Hell, I don't know. I don't even know if this shit's going to get done. We're just building and seeing what happens at this point. You know, I'm just doing it and we'll see what happens. Maybe we finish, maybe we don't. Who knows? The goal at this point is to just finish up lines. You know, finish up lines. I remember in the the pandemic world, we had the D line and we were working on that. And I'm pretty sure we had like all of Concourse built all the way up to Norwood, and we had a lot. I think we had we had 6th Avenue all the way down to Grand Street, if I'm right. And then I don't think we had the Manhattan Bridge because I think there was an issue with it. right? Yeah. Because it was going to be a 45-degree angle, like this one. This one's going to be like a 45 as well. But these tracks work on 45s, unlike my carts. They don't really work. So I just didn't want to tackle that. And I'm like, it's not going to look that good with like the weird, like the track angle shit. It's not even going to look that great. So I'm like, I just don't even want to bother. But I had been working on it in Brooklyn, and I remember, I think we had 36th Street, right? We had 36th, and what else did we have? We had 36th Street, and I think we had some of West End as well. We had 9th Avenue. We built that with Trey. That was a cool collab. And we've never actually finished the D. So I feel like it could be fun to build the D. Then we could do it with like R211s or R160s. That was the plan in the old world. It was going to be R160s. But okay, what do I do here? So this is where it lines up. Like if we just use the middle, this is where this lines up. I could just make it bend here, which is a bit inaccurate. But it's probably fine. It still looks good. And honestly, I just want to get this station done. Like, literally, we've been working on this shit for 2 fucking years at this point. Like, every time I leave it, it's like I don't want to come back to it. Because it's like, when you have a station like this, it's like, okay, I started this build in 2023, and here we are. It's like you don't want to work on shit from fucking 2023. You want to get that stuff done. Like you're working with fossils here. You can't fucking build new dinosaurs. It's not how it works. So yeah, it's a problem. Okay, so now we've hit this point here where we've run out of space here. So we have to decide what to do. I guess if we just continued this to like the natural endpoint, then it's like it'd be here. So then what do we do? Do we shift this whole part here? Then we'd have to shift this, and then it messes up that. The other thing is we could just bend it, or just have it be a bit off. That's an idea. Guys, do we just bend it here? Like, fuck it. Do we just say, we'll just bend it here or something? Should we just do that? But then what do we do here, like, with this part? Because I'm pretty sure this is perfect. Like, this side is correct. Why don't we just bend this? Fuck it. Like, who's gonna notice? Oh my god! Oh my god, it bends right here. It should bend there. Oh my god. Like, who's gonna notice at this point? And I mean, really, the only reason I'm even building this connection at this point, because I was just going to wall it off, say closed for construction, that bullshit. But I don't want to build something. I just say closed for construction. But we're not going to do that. We're going to build it because I want to be able to walk between them. So we'll actually build it. Do you have 34th Street Hudson Yards? I do not. I haven't built it. I took a video of it and then I lost the video and I didn't want to do it again, so I did not wind up building it. When I build stuff on this world, I have to like actually record real videos of the stations. Okay, so what the fuck are we gonna do here? Why don't we just like cut this up? You know what I mean? Like angle it. Fuck, how do we do this? Wait. Okay. So I guess we want to start it here. So there's continuity, right? So we'll fucking cut this up. Oh, but this is already... Yeah, the fucking pillar has to be here. Okay, so wait. Cut this up like this, maybe? Wait, start the angle here. Maybe you can make your own subway called the WTA. No. We already had my own subway. It was the WMT. It was in the New Appalachia world. That's how that other channel got its name. After you're done with the world,
I don't know. I'd probably do the IND second system if I finished all this. That'd be cool, right? Fuck. Just trying to figure out how to actually get started here. So wait. We'll want to bend this. Okay, so we could just adjust that. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is just angle this. And then we'll try to smoothen it out, you know. Okay, so we'll take this, move one south. Okay, and then we're just going to follow the angle and world edit it. Just make it work. I'll hit this. Move. Fuck. Do one. Okay. Sweet. Come here. Hit this. Move 2 south. Bitch, come on. Said move 2 south. Stopping at Aqueduct. Zero World. Okay, nice. It's gonna have the A and the Y trains running the Seacrest branch in Newcrest City. The A would have gone to Far Rockaway, while the Y would have went to Rockaway Park. Where the hell is that? Where's Anderson? Is it fictional? The airport. I finish the IRT, I'll just hop on the worlds and camp forever. Okay, dude. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I wouldn't. Well, no, it's. Yeah, that wouldn't work. Never mind. It'd be laggy as hell. Can't do that. I'm like, it'd be cool, you know, see trains running around, but no, it'd be too laggy. Can't. Okay, at this point, I can just start doing this. Set quartz. Nice. Yeah, these are quartz blocks. If you guys are newer, you wouldn't know that. These are blocks of quartz. Okay, how high does it have to be? See, I'm already forgetting, like, specs for this. Like, the standard passageway height, I'm pretty sure it's 3 blocks. Yeah, it's 3 blocks. Oh, yeah, here's the tunnel. Could have made it smoother, but I'm like, fuck it. You know, I want to get this station, like, done. I feel like the platforms are more important at this point. Because we've just been on the station for 2... Okay, I'll fix that. That's weird. Like, the angle there's messed up. I'll fix that, but... I'm, like, more focused on the platforms. I just want to get done with Canal Street so we can just leave it and, like, move on. It's been too long. Countdown clock announcements for the 6 line. I wonder if you could do those with AI now. Because I've seen, like, some cool stuff with AI. I bet that at this point you could probably make custom announcements with AI. You know, that would have been cool back in the day. Remember the Culver shuttle? Here, I'm actually going to play those. Did that a while back. I think this was during the pandemic. I made, like, Culver shuttle splices. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Oh, there goes the
This is
stream.
Avenue.
Yeah.
This is a 9th Avenue bound shuttle train. The next stop is
There.
13th Avenue. This is 13th Avenue. This is a 9th Avenue bound shuttle train. The next
When was this?
stop is Fort Hamilton Parkway.
4 years ago. Holy shit.
This is a 9th Avenue bound shuttle train. The next and last stop is 9th Avenue.
Damn.
This is 9th Avenue.
Transfer is available to the D train.
Oh, it did both ways. 4 years ago. That's crazy. 4 years ago. You know, I guess it does feel like time's flown. Crap.
This is Ditmas Avenue. Fort Hamilton Parkway.
Culver shuttle release in Minecraft.
Fort Hamilton Parkway.
I mean, I could.
This is Ditmas Avenue bound.
No, it's angled. Not worth it.
Is 13th Avenue.
Just playing these.
13th Avenue.
Nostalgia.
This is Ditmas Avenue bound shuttle train. The next and last stop is Ditmas Avenue. This is Ditmas Avenue.
Transfers available to the F train.
Nice. Sick. Yeah, back then if you wanted to make announcements, you had to splice it. I think now you can probably train an AI to do it. What was the question? I use AI to snip out background noises like H. Oh, nice. Yeah, you can probably do that too. Yeah, nice, dude. Fuck, that's gonna be great. Does Mr. Railfan still have his announcements like on his channel? Because if he takes that shit down, I'm kind of fucked. I'm not gonna lie. You know, if he removes that shit, I'm like, how am I gonna get announcements? Because he's got them there and they're pretty clean, so I use his. I'm gonna be honest. But if he takes that shit down, fuck. You know, what are we gonna do? Might have to, you know, start relying on AI, you know, fucking go record them ourselves and then just fucking snip it out and say, hey, AI, get rid of the background noise and hope it works. I don't know if we're there yet with AI, but I feel like I've used something like that already, so I think we should be there. Okay, so here, what do we do here with this ramp? I could just be lazy. Okay, so here's the problem. I don't want to increase the tile count here by like making a fucking super perfect angled ramp. It's like we could do it. Problem is, it's going to increase the tile count a shit ton because we're already going to do it on the wall. Okay, I mean, if we're doing it on the wall, I guess it doesn't. It's already fucked anyway. It's going to be laggy anyway. So like, what do we do? I don't know. Stick your phone near the speaker as close as possible and it's clear as day. Yeah, but how do you get rid of the background noise? Because I've done that before and it didn't work. Maybe my phone was too old. It was a iPhone 7. I have a 14 Pro now. Okay. So what should we do now? Oh yeah, this shit. Okay. So it goes here. And then it splits off. I'm just looking at the video real quick. Okay, so you get to the end. You go down here. And it splits off. It goes down. And then there's the forks. And the staircases. Oh, shit. Okay, that's going to be messed up. Ah, fuck. Okay, we might actually just have to move this whole mezzanine. God damn. Then this is going to get messed up. Wait, are the platforms offset? No, but then this is going to get messed up. Shit. I mean, I could make the angle harsher. Could do that. Okay. So the problem is this wall is too close. It should be like, it needs to be at least a few blocks in. Okay, so then what if I change the angle, like just made the angle harsher? Like change it from a 5 and a 4 just to a 4. Okay. Take this shit out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I need to get rid of this crap. Give me some fucking space. Fucking shit. Dude, we have 2 viewers? Holy hell. Gotta fucking start streaming more. Okay. Fuck. Let's do this. Test it with my phone. 17 Pro. There was background noise, but the voice was so clear. Okay, nice, nice. Yeah, the problem is there's background noise, usually ruins it. If I'm going to use it in-game, which is what I need it for in-game, I need to be clear so that it's repeatable, because if there's a voice, then it's like you're going to hear the voice every time. And it's just going to sound weird, because it's like, why are you hearing that voice every single time? It doesn't make sense. Pretty sure I fucked this up. Yep. Yeah, okay. We're doing 4, 4, 4. Okay, wait, we're starting here. Yeah, we're starting here. Just reset. Don't even worry about that part. We'll fix that later. Do this. Come here. Is that even gonna do anything? We might need a 3. Make this work. Yeah. Sure. I'll have a look. This. Okay, at 3, that's gonna get like noticeable. This passageway might be rough. Probably going to be the worst part of the station. Okay. It's going to be fucked. Okay. Okay. That's off by too much. Oh, wait. No. That might be fine. Because that's not the bottom. Or that's not the middle. It's the bottom. Okay. Let's try this. Wait, why don't I just look at it and then try to gauge where this will end up? Yeah, I think that should be good. And then where does this end up? Here, okay. What the fuck was that? Thought there was a bug. Okay. Do we have, like, cockroaches? No, we have rats. I think they all died. I haven't seen a rat in a while. This is the shitty one? Yeah, it's the shitty one. Fuck is that? Fucking subhuman ass rat. There we go. We got the good ones. These are the New York rats. Look at that. Mutant ass shit. Okay. Okay, back to this. How do we do this? So we'll take this. Okay. So we'll take this. Move one south. Yep. And then it's going to start to get really fucking ugly. It's going to get bad. Yeah, it's gonna get bad. Move to south. So squeaker, squeaker. It's funny. Squeaker. Okay, move 2 south. We need more wildlife down here. Like, we need cockroaches, you know, flies, like all that stuff. We only have rats. I'm like, dude, there's like other stuff that lives here. It's not just rats, you know? Okay, let's do this. Okay, oh fuck, of course. Yeah, something would get fucked up, wouldn't it? Actually, wait. I mean, as long as it's like congruent, I guess it's fine. Yeah, whatever. Move 3 south. Okay, so now... Not even a fun... Whoa! Can you actually see, or is it a glitch? It's a glitch. Oh, there's a block there, it's a glitch. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Okay, just do this. Yep, should just do that. Also make it so that there's people. Oh, yeah, biblically. Yeah, I hate that shit. Biblically accurate. That's crazy. Actually, it's weird. You can't even put people inside the trains with IR. Like, if you go in the train, you can't even see that you're there. You can see in, like, third person, but other people don't know where you are on the train. It's kind of crazy. Okay. So we're almost at the end. And actually, are there even NPCs on this map? No, I think there are. I think in, like, Lennox, there's some NPCs up there. Okay, there we go. Is this better? Biblically accurate is crazy, though. I think this is better. Working on the New York City. I'm on the Coney Island D platform. I only did West End. Nice. Yeah, do some stuff. We need more NYCT videos. I don't know, guys. You think the community's like in a decline right now? Like, is it in like a depressed state? Honestly, I feel like, I don't know if it's just because it's not in my feed anymore, but I feel like the community is not where it was, you know, in like the early 2020s, like the 2010s. I feel like the community was more alive. I was like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying the hobby's dead. I'm just saying it's not where it was before. It isn't. I don't really see like these like lead channels anymore, you know. Okay, DJ Hammers, I guess I just noticed, it seems like he's coming back. Mystic Transit, he's gone. Hasn't posted in 8 months. And then like these other like mid-tier channels, it's just like, you know, it's like they're trying to evolve, you know. It's like they're trying to do this new formula, like this new like theory, right? Where it's like, okay, the new thing is I'm going to talk about subway history because that's what Mystic did, right? I guess Mystic popularized it, but he wasn't actually the first guy to do it. Train Rider Railfan, I think he was the first guy that started to actually get traction off of it. Mystic just grew the most. But yeah, I've like noticed we'll see like these like soulless kind of channels now. They just have like, they don't really have personality. It's just like all like just sharing facts, you know. It's not like, oh, I think this is cool, or like, oh, why am I, you know, like, why are you posting these videos? You're making videos about the subway, but like, why? There's no passion behind it. There's no interest. It's just, oh, they built a new elevator. Cool. They're going to do this. The IBX, you know, it's like, it's just missing like the passion, the love, you know, where'd it go? I feel like I don't really see that in a lot of channels anymore. At least a lot of the up and coming channels that I've noticed. It's like they're just like talking about like facts and stuff, and it's like, dude, where'd the personalities go? What the fuck? You know? And now I feel like I'm like, am I like what's that channel? Like New York City Subway Bros. I remember they were more popular at one point, and then they just got to be like this like Unk Status channel. I mean, they're already much older. They were much older than me even, but they got to be like this like past relic, you know, where like they would just talk about how the community used to be better and all this shit. And I'm like, am I doing that now? But it's like I didn't really make the same content. I've always just been like an outlier. You know, this has always been like a niche part of the community, right? It's its own thing. The fucking the Minecraft stuff. Yeah, the OG channels are dead. It's actually amazing that we're still around here. I almost quit too. I'm gonna be honest, but yeah, you just don't. You're not really seeing the same stuff, and like with these newer channels, it's just they don't really. None of them really stand out to me. You know, I don't even remember the names. I think there's one like Transit Talks. You know, no offense to these people, but it's like I watch their videos and there's just nothing stand out about it anymore. It's not like before where it's like, okay, you watch somebody's videos and it's like they made it interesting, right? DJ Hammer is like, why did he blow up? Why is he like this big guy in the space? What, because he just posts fucking rail fanning videos? No, he made it seem like mysterious, interesting. I think that's the why. Just my analysis of it. I'd have to like watch his videos like more in depth, but I think it's because he made stuff like he would deliver these facts, but it was just in like such a way where it was like, I want to read it. You know, he put like the subtitles. He doesn't talk. He did the subtitles. That was kind of his thing. He'd do like silent videos, and he kind of popularized that. And then you see like people will try to copy him as well. You'll see like smaller channels, they'll start doing the same thing, right? They'll post rail fanning clips and then they'll put like the subtitles underneath. And then just like, you know, the text goes away. And you see that stuff. One guy will popularize something, other people will copy him, and then the guy stops posting, and then that style just dies. And you always see like the copycats. It's really just never quite as good as like the main guy, and that's why you'll see channels like rise to prominence, like Mystic Transit, DJ Hammers, because something about it, they had their own style. It wasn't like these like smaller channels now, like you see like Transit Talks, NYC. It's kind of like the failed, I guess like the B-list Mystic Transit. I think that's the channel. I might be thinking that's something. It might not be Transit Talks. It's like something like in that range, like NYCT something. I don't know if it's Transit Talks. It might be somebody else. I might be like accusing the wrong guy. But I mean, even that channel, like fucking Transit Talks, even if that is the right channel, even Transit Talks, it's like you'll watch the videos and it's just soulless. You know, there's no personality at all. There's just nothing to it. And yeah, it's just like, what the fuck happened, you know? But I guess that's why like these channels blow up, because it's like, okay, you go to watch these videos and it's like, you know, personalities, I guess people with a personality, they're just not the norm, right? Because most people want to fit in. They want to be just like everyone else. They don't really want to be their own person. Even if they want to, they just aren't capable of it. They just can't be like an individual. A lot of people, they're kind of NPCs, or they just don't stand out. You know, it's unfortunate. It kind of sucks for people. And I guess there's no NPCs on this line. Speaking of, that's why I just flew up here. I was going to look, but there's none. So we'll go back. But yeah, if I ever retire, will I release? No, I don't know. Probably not, because I don't retire. I say, you know, I'm like, oh, I'm going to retire, and then I just come back. So I don't know. I guess I just don't retire. As long as the map is still on my hard drive, I probably won't retire permanently. Like, I'll take breaks, then I'll come back. You know how it is. But yeah, it's just like, I don't know. Like, how did DJ Hammers do it? Because it's like the format isn't that crazy. Like, okay, he just records shit and then puts subtitles. Maybe it's because he do like crazy stuff. I think that's what it was. Because I remember I did see like how did I find out about his channel? I think it was the R160s on the D and the A, back when that was like, whoa, you know? I mean, especially the A. Like now you see NTTs on the A and it's like, yeah, that's the A. But back in the day, you'd go on the A and it's like, holy shit, an NTT. Holy fuck, you know, I gotta phone this. Yeah, it's like that. And I probably just pissed off my neighbors. That was a lot louder than I thought, wearing the headphones, but it's like, holy shit, fucking R160D train, you know? And I think he'd post stuff like that. He'd always get like the cool catches. You know, he wouldn't just like go out like, okay guys, we're gonna go like autistically shoot this thing. You know, we're gonna go see like the fucking C trains in action. You know, no. He'd like actually go out, get like the cool shit. And I think that's why he gained popularity, whereas like you see these other channels who do the same thing, and it's like they're just like mid-tier channels, you know? Like normie tier. And you see like DJ Hammers, and he's like fucking high tier, right? He's like on the top. And it's because he would do stuff like that, like the R160s on the D. And then I think he had like several videos even where he did stuff like that. There was like one where they were in the Bronx, and I remember that. It was like what, like the Women's Day March or something. What the fuck was this? Like 2016? Man, I missed that. I wish. You know, I wish I knew about that. I would have fucking gone out, but I don't even think I was into it at that time. Yeah, he had aura. Let me read this comment by Toon Squad 467. DJ Hammers just had aura. The newer New York City subway channels just lack personality, and their commentary aren't that good. Not trying to sound rude, LOL. Yeah. No disrespect intended to these newer channels, but there really just isn't personality. It's like a lot of them don't really try to make their own gig. They just look for what's working, and they try to fill the molds, you know? Like, okay, how corporate can we be, right? I want to fit in on my fucking cubicle and that shit, and I want to get a nice suit, you know? It's kind of like suit maxing. They're just like putting on the suit. They're like, okay, this is the uniform. And they're just trying to fit in. They're not really coming up with their own thing. What about my channel? My channel is great. I haven't seen your channel. I feel like I kind of recognize you. Let me see. Do you have like a following? I'm gonna look because okay. Get some views. Yeah, get some nice views. I don't know. I'm not gonna watch someone's video and then like judge their content on stream. I feel like that'd be kind of ugly, you know. It could get bad. GCT when? Grand Central Terminal. Is that what you mean? Someday. You know, we've got the 6 here, so could happen. You know, we still have the one train meme, right, guys? We're gonna finish the one. It's gonna happen. We're working on the one. You know, we got to do that first. The one train meme. At this point, it's a fucking meme. All transit YouTubers talk about is the obvious stuff that the majority of people already know about. And then that's the problem. There's not really like iceberg shit now. It's all been rediscovered. All this stuff has been rediscovered. And, you know, again, you could say Mystic popularized it, but I'm giving the credit to Trite, Train Rider Railfan. If I say Trite, that's what I'm referring to, because he was the first guy to do it. And I wouldn't be surprised if Mystic saw his videos and that's why he started doing it, because like, where the fuck did this guy come from? You know, no offense. I will say Mystic was actually pretty chill. I did actually like him as a person. But where the hell did he come from? I know Train Rider Railfan was doing it first, and he had quite a decent following. I think he was already at like 3K when Mystic first appeared. And he was already doing these history videos, and they did blow up. He had some with like quite a bit of views, you know, like we're talking like over 10K. And damn. And So, he'd get views on some of these videos, so I wouldn't be surprised if Mystic had seen them, because before him, nobody was doing history stuff. Like, even in my videos, when I would do the history clips and, like, the showcase videos of, like, the train stations, like, we'll build a station, and I'm like, okay, how can we make the video, like, more interesting? What can we add to it? Flesh it out. I see Trite doing the history stuff. I'm like, yeah, let's take that. I've even taken cues from Mystic's videos, like the cutting style. Although, I don't know, it depends. It, like, depends on the era of the channel. In, like, 2022, I was, like, kind of doing, like, my own editing style. It was, like, entirely mine. I mean, I'd look at, like, big channels, but they were channels, like, outside the community, so it wasn't even related. Like, my inspiration for the editing back then. But, like, with the history stuff, got the idea from Trite. That's where I started doing it. And then what happened is, at first, the history stuff was cool, right? So, channels would upload that stuff, like Trite, he'd upload it, then Mystic just went all in on it, and he was probably definitely a better editor than Trite. He was a pretty good video editor, relative to what you have in the space, Nothing insane. I could probably replicate this shit he did in the videos as well. It's not like the editing was that hard, but that's not what matters. What matters is that other people weren't able to edit like that. So he'd upload these videos, and then it's like, holy shit, wow, this guy knows what he's doing. Look at that, Let's see. Let's go look right now. It's like, oh, look at that. You have a big crash, like the biggest crash in the subway system, the Malbone Street wreck. And it's like people would see that, and then they'd click on it. You have like a nice thumbnail. I mean, the thumbnail, let me see the thumbnails. Let me see what he's got right now. Okay, that's why he fell off. Okay, the thumbnails kind of slipped. No offense, Mystic, the thumbnails kind of fell off. But back in the day, the thumbnail stood out because everyone wasn't doing thumbnails like this. It was uncommon. And then it's like, okay, you click the video. It's like, wow, least used station, Gravesend 86th Street, and then you click the video and it's got like decent editing. And relative to the other channels, it was better. So, people want to see that shit. It's like, it just stands out. Yeah, so, people would watch that. And then now, it's like, I think we've just run out of personalities. We'll get a new one eventually. It's not like, okay, that's it. It's not like we're going to enter a fucking dark age and it's just over. That's not going to happen, right? There's always going to be rail fans. As long as the city has a subway, which is going to be pretty fucking long. I mean, we're talking like 500 years at least before the subways are gone here. I'm gonna say like 500 years. Maybe you could even see subways here in 1,000 years. I mean, they'll look pretty different, but they're gonna have to get people around. As long as the city's like active, you can see a subway here. But think about that. You're gonna see a subway here at least. I'm gonna say at least 500 years. That's my prediction. Whatever asshole is watching this in 2526, if the video still exists, I am predicting that the subway will still exist in 500 years. It may not be exactly the same thing. It may not run on wheels, but it will exist in some capacity, whether it be like some crazy technology that I can't even conceive of, or looks relatively the same, just with like an updated fucking skin painted on. I'm predicting it'll still be here in like 500 years. You're still going to have rail fans. What does it take to get a rail fan? You're just born in the city pretty much. You have nothing better to do. And then you just realize the subway's kind of cool. Start riding it around one day, and then, oh shit, you're the train guy. No, kidding. Yeah, but we just don't, I don't know. Well, we'll still see new channels, but it's, we're definitely in like a depression era right now. We're not, it's not a peak era. I mean, the system, we'll probably see more. I'm expecting more because we're getting like cool stuff with the R211s. They're going to update the D line soon. So, I mean, once that happens, you're probably going to see a lot of people coming back. Like, oh, it's a new line, R211s, wow. You know. But yeah, what was my other point? Yeah, so the thing with the history videos is I feel like they're not viable anymore. Unless you have like a super like charismatic personality, I don't think you can do the history videos anymore. And the difficulty with them is really the thumbnails as well. So it's like, even if you can make like a good history video, you need people to click on it. That's one issue. That's the biggest issue, is going to be the thumbnails, because it's like there's only so many thumbnails you can make of a station from fucking 1956, right? That was like abandoned, like, you know, like fucking 70 years ago. There's only so many pictures you can use. But I mean, you could like use AI. That's the problem, though. They're not really that well trained on the subway, so it's still not there. But at some point, you'll probably see somebody just like pulling shit up with AI, using that for thumbnails. But it's pretty hard to make a standout thumbnail on a historic video, especially with like old ass pictures that are low res. What do you think of Casey Neistat? I used to watch him a bit. He's cool. He's cool. But that guy, that's been a while, dude. Dude, he was the 2010s. He was the goddamn 2010s, and you know, not the kind of 2010s everyone here would remember. That's for sure. What's really interesting, though, is that the R142s, R142As, and 188s are all going to get transferred to the lines with 68s, 62s, and 62As, which those will get dumped into the ocean. Yeah, that's going to happen too. It's going to happen too. The problem is, I feel like the day of the NTT is past us. I think the NTTs, their golden age was the 2010s. I don't think there's like as much interest in them as there used to be. I mean, the thing I'm realizing is the NTTs are old technology. It's like, it really just feels outdated now. You know, you go in an R211, then you go in an R142, and it's like, you know, it's like, oh, well, the 211, it's just a glorified R160. You know, I've heard people say that, you know, either seriously or as a joke. But, you know, I did hear a lot of people saying that, oh, it's just a glorified, you know, it's just like a dressed up R160. But I mean, really, it's like, then what's the R142, right? Would you just say it's an IRT R160? No. It just, you go on the R142s and they just feel so old. They really just feel dated. It's like, at this point, it's like, okay, I get like an R16 or a fucking R62 and an R142. It doesn't really make a difference. Like, I don't know, if I was like taking the one and like an R142 shit up, I'd still think that's cool. But like in day to day, I don't think it like actually improved my ride that much at this point. Like before, I thought, okay, well, I still saw them as kind of new when I was younger. But now at this point, I'm just realizing the R142s are kind of dated. And like, what? They're gonna be 30 soon. I think they're older than me. Yeah, they're older than me. A couple years older. By a lot. No, the R211s aren't getting replaced by the 262s. That's not going to happen. That ain't happening, dude. You know, replacing the fucking... I think I need to bring this back more. Wait, no, I need it to be like over here. Yeah. No, dude, that's not going to happen. The R211s, I can already see it. They're going to last for a long time. That's my prediction. My prediction now is that the R211s last at least until 2060. I'd give it 2070. Like, there could legit be people watching this video now that like die before they retire. I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. Like, our parents will probably be dead before the R211s retire. Like, they're gonna have a long lifespan. They're the main fleet, you know? They're replacing the R46s. They're getting so many of them. They're not going anywhere. And the thing with like the R262s, they're not meant to replace the 211s. They're there to replace the R68s, not the 211s. 211s ain't going anywhere, dude. They're not going anywhere. Like, consider yourself lucky if we live to see them retire. No, I mean, okay, that's not like that'll probably happen. No, that'll probably happen. Like, unless you get into like a car accident or something, unless you like die like an unnatural cause, then you're probably gonna see them retire. But like that's gonna be your last retirement, dog. Okay. These things are gonna be around for a long time. I'm calling it. Give it at least 50 years. They'll probably be like the next R32 or like R60. Not fucking 60. What am I thinking? What is it? The 46. Probably the next one. They're gonna be here a long time, dude. You just can't have like a fleet that big that just doesn't, that just gets like wiped out that fast. Yeah. I mean, it's already 26. It's already 2026. Like, we used to look at 26 and think that's the far future, and here we are. The future's here, baby. We are in the future. And this is what we get. This is the future. This is the future. I mean, yeah, I'll be honest. I never thought when I started this. Well, train glitched. Oh yeah, the train here is just gone. That's right, went invisible. Are there any trains here? Oh, that one's glitched too. Any like trains that aren't glitched? Oh, there we go. Like, I never thought when I started this channel that we'd legit have like trains like this. Like, the fuck? Full scale trains. No, I didn't imagine this shit was ever gonna happen. So, we could see some crazy shit. Like, maybe in like the 2030s we'll get open gangway trains and not just like one fucking train. Is the T still even a thing? I saw the R211s on the G, and it was a closed gangway, or it was like a void. It was one of the void gangways. So what? Did it just get like retired or something? Or is it like the G is just all 211s now? Is that what happened? Okay, so this is gonna be fun. We have to figure this out. Oh, fuck. Slopes, you dick. Okay, I have to do a fucking slope here. God damn it. Fucking bitch. Let's do this. Do a goddamn slope. And I am going to do the slope because I don't want the staircase to be longer. That is, if the system doesn't get flooded, then it's probably not going to get flooded. I doubt it gets flooded. And then I feel like that's fear mongering. I don't think that's actually going to happen. As long as New York City remains like literally the most important, second most, but pretty much the most important city in the country, it's not getting flooded. It's the fucking United States. They literally just went into like another country the other day and like took out the president, wiped out his guards with like nothing. They just went in there, pulled some weapon out of their ass, and just like kidnapped the president, fucking brought him in, and now he's getting charged as an American. So, I think if they could do that, then I don't think like some fucking seawater is going to be a problem. I'm being honest, dude. I don't think, the city has to worry about the fucking ocean as long as it's funded. If the country doesn't give a fuck, they say fuck New York, and like they're just like, yeah, we're done. Then okay. Yeah, it could happen, but at the same time, it's the United States. It's not a third world country. They're going to see like water pouring in and say, holy shit, this looks bad. This looks bad. I think we should do something about this. So, they'd probably build like dams or something, like walls. Worst case. Wait, what? Just 2 months ago, it was like a Saturday. Everyone got notified that there were R140. Damn. And I missed that. How sad. I think I did see one though in the wilds. I like went out there. I was taking the 6 for something, and I did see. I'm like, what the fuck was that? Like an R142? But I thought it was a normal R142, so I didn't investigate. I didn't know they were like proper. Man, I missed that. That sucks. That's the one thing I want to see. Oh, nice, nice. I mean, I don't know. That kind of cool, but like, I want the 6. Here, put one here. This is like the oldest IRT model on the map. Where's the 6? There she is. Okay, Canal Street's gonna be kind of janky. I'm not gonna lie, but this ain't gonna happen again. We ain't gonna fuck up a station like this. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yep. But the NYCT maintains a massive network of pumps to get rid of rain and floodwater. You're good, you're good. Yeah, I usually just correct if people mistype something. Anyways, it doesn't matter. I mean, to be fair, it can only get like so much at once. The real issue is like rain surges. You know, you get like a severe storm, and it just like keeps pouring in water and it overloads the system. The problem is when they built the system, the storms weren't as intense. So, you know, it would flood, but it's like it would handle it better. That's why now you see like walls falling apart, shit like that. On like some IRT stations, you'll just see like fucking walls coming off when it rains. Shit like that, and the BMT especially a problem. The fucking BMT. And you see like walls coming down, stuff like that. And that's because when they designed the system, apparently the storms here were less intense. And I guess they didn't last as long, so it could handle it. And now it just overflows because the storms are more severe. Okay, there we go. Old ass model. This is literally the first IRT model I made. That's why it looks like so much worse than the other stock. But we still have it, so it's usable. It doesn't have animated signs like the newer ones. You know, it just gets mocked to death by the R179 here. It really does. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? You can't even sit on the seats. Damn. Just getting mogged by the R142 then. Huh? On this one, you can sit on the seats. Don't remember if this is the newest model I have. You can sit on the seats. It's newer than the R179. Yeah. Maybe we have to do more 6 stuff. Looks good in Minecraft. Thank you. It is due for an upgrade, this model. You can see the window. Window here is too small. Should be taller. These doors don't animate. They teleport open. Oh. Why did it do it here? Apply to train. Oh, I did stock, didn't I? Yeah, this model's due for a remaster. We'll have to do that at some point. Maybe we build the 6. Just like abandon the 1, like completely. Just like start the 6. And then we'll like remaster the R142A. And then we'll put a R62 down there. Place it on this side. And then we'll go back to the passageway. Got like 15 minutes till midnight, so I at least want to like get the shape set up, and then tomorrow I'll finish it, or maybe we'll stream again. I don't know. I've been pretty intense with the gym lately, so it's kind of eating my streaming time. Going for like an hour, like 2 hours lately. You know, I'm just trying to like get into it. So, like trying to get like real. Like I've been going for a while, but I'm trying to get like serious about it. You know. But yeah, I've decided I'm taking the weekend off completely, just like everything. So I'm like, maybe we'll just do this tomorrow. I don't know, fucking long stream, finish Canal, like the whole thing. Really do want to get this done. Oh, so it didn't even seem off. It's like, oh yeah, the lights are off. Yeah, that's normal. Yeah. What's crazy is when I saw the train IRL, one of the LED lights were out. You could just see the blatant letters. Damn. Yeah. So it's like, see that shit, and then it's like, oh, messed up in Minecraft. No, it's actually normal. It's correct. That's what happens now. Nah, there's no Diamond 6 trains at night. It's fucking midnight, dude. Oh wait, it's midnight. We could do a 4. Okay, there we go. The doors work on this. In the current version of IR, or I guess the version I'm using, the doors are bugged, so sometimes it doesn't play the sound. Yeah, this one is working doors. Much newer than this one. This one doesn't. They just teleport. I can see the doors closed. Just teleports, no sound. Yep. It's an upgrade. Can't sit on the seats, right? No. You can open the door. Sit on this seat. Always could. Always could. Maybe one day I'll make it so you can open these. Yeah, it is. It is. Okay, fuck. Let's get back to it. I just want to finish like the outline for this. Then I might call it. And I don't know what we're gonna do for this. We might like have to like properly angle these because this is gonna look weird. Because it's like if we angles all this, like look at this shit. It's a proper angle. See? Break it. It's like it's actually an angle. Holy hell. But I mean it's like necessary, you know. So yeah, it's gonna be a bit sloppy, but we'll have to fix it up. Okay, fuck. So we have this. And we have the slope. So I guess just make it go down then? Yeah. It's gonna be tight because this is so close. I fucked this up, dude. It's right there. It's on my ass. Let's just go down. Kind of a thin staircase, too. Little Weasley fella, huh? Angles are crazy. Thank you. And they are nuts. That's why stuff's so slow now. It's fucking angles. But that's just what you have to do if you're going to use IR. You can't use like full-size blocks or it's going to look weird on angles. Yeah, just leave that for now. Break it after. Okay, wait. I'll get like a placeholder. Wool. Really? You want to see the curve there. That's like the oldest curve. I'll show you in a bit. I'll show you before it ends. This one's smooth. If you want to see the smoothest curve, watch the 86th Street video after the stream. That's like the smoothest curve on the map. 110's kind of rough. Okay, wait. Probably want to do it here. Yeah. Gonna want to do it there. It's gonna come in. Oh, fuck. There's the landing. Shit. Come over here. Okay. Getting too close. It's like short anyway. Yeah. Okay. Over here. Okay. Got that. You know what? I'm tired. I'll just go over there. Gonna call it after that. We'll do this tomorrow. Might stream it, might not. What the fuck was that? I don't know. Might need to get something out IRL. I don't know. Okay. Let's go here. Here, you know what? We got 86th Street. We'll do a little ride over, and we'll call it. End the stream with a ride. What train should we do? We're gonna do the 2 or the 3. Should we do... Here. Guys, pick the model that we drive. Oh, wait. Here. It's gonna be weird. Do this. No. Do it normally. Give you guys like the... It's that short? Oh shit, it's right here. Thought I had more room. Man, we've probably driven through this tunnel too many times. Because I know I've done streams where I've rode this tunnel. Nah, it's too late. We're going to do this one because it has better sounds at the moment. Just going to hit the normal R142. Come on, bitch. Let's go. There we go. And then gotta set up the announcement. NTT up 2. I think it's NTT 2 up. System's a bit different. So creepy at night. Riding alone at night. With the door open behind me and no one else is home. I could get killed right now. No, I can't. Probably not. Because I'm me. And I'm ready. Ready, Freddy. I have to turn on each car. They're all engines. Which borough am I located in? I don't know. Not going to say on stream. Not today, at least. Not feeling like saying. I'm on the C, though. So there's only 2 boroughs, 2 options. Gonna make it night. Not gonna turn on the shaders today. Turn off the map. Probably. Oh, it's high enough. Confidential for today. I probably said it before, to be honest. Oh shit, forgot. Getting a lag. Happens when we go at speed. Ah, speed limit cocked. Ah, we're going down. We're getting cocked here by the speed limit, dude. We are getting pushed down. 25. Oh my god. 20. I see 20. Don't know why I have to go so slow here. Gotta slow it down. Slow it down, bitch. We got a 50-50, you know. It could be either or. No announcement. Damn. Just manually force it. 96 up IRT. Is that what it is? Fuck. No. Come on. Okay, I'm gonna figure this out. Hold on. Hold on. Get this shit to play. Surprised I didn't set it up. 96 IRT2 up. Why is it so complicated? Holy shit. So loud. Stand clear. Creepy ass sounds. Holy cow. It is dangerous. God damn. At least we're not in those fucking minecarts. You guys know, like, when it'd be nighttime, we do those streams back in the day with minecarts. They're not even enclosed. You're just out in the open in a minecart. Like, at least here we're safe, right? We're in like this box. It's still creepy though. It's weird. Oh shit. This turn. Oh, homeless man on the tracks. Really? Where's that? I didn't even notice. We got rats down here. I think all the homeless people died. We had people, but they like died. Would have seen them in Lennox when we were there before. Game volume's not working?
This is Central Park North, 110th Street.
Oh shit. Is it working now? Looks like it's working now.
This is a Bronxbound 2 train. The next stop is
116th Street.
Stand clear. Nice, nice. Didn't even realize. Oh shit.
This is 116th Street.
Braking too hard today.
This is a Bronxbound 2 train. The next stop is
125th Street.
Going to Lennox. Going to 148. Some of them Mr. Railfan and some I recorded myself. The ones that sound echoey were me.
This is 125th Street.
Transfer is available to the M60 Select
These
Park
are the
Service
clear
from
ones.
LaGuardia Airport.
This is a Bronxbound 2 train. The next stop is
135th Street.
Ladies and gentlemen, because of construction, this train will be terminating at Lennox Terminal. There are no 2 trains going to the Bronx because of construction. Once again, because of construction, there are no 2 trains going to the Bronx. All 2 trains will be terminating at Lennox Terminal.
This is 135th Street. Transfer is available to the 3 train.
This is a Bronx-bound 2 train. The next stop is
149th Street Grand Concourse.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, because of construction, the next stop on this train will be 145th Street. All 2 trains will be running via the 3 line indefinitely. Stand clear of the closing doors, please. Welcome to the stream. SAA, the MTA Manor. We are getting ready to close. Worked on Canal Street a bit earlier. If you want to see that, just rewind the stream. Worked on a passageway. What did that say? Say 25? Hell yes it did. Oh shit. Okay, just making sure. This is 145th Street. You must be in the first 5 cars of this train to exit. You're in the back of the train, the doors will not open. Okay. I had a sound issue before. So the fun starts at 110th. Next and last stop will be Lennox Terminal, 148th Street. This is 145th Street. Again, the next and last stop will be Lennox Terminal, 148th Street. Step in, stand clear. Ladies and gentlemen, we are currently delayed because of train traffic ahead of us. Once the traffic clears, we will proceed. Taller than that. Capped render distance. For performance, but it is taller. Did bro really leave his train? Hell yes. Stand clear. 100. Capped at 55. Gotta keep it realistic here. This is 148th Street, Lenox Terminal. This is the last stop on this train. Once again, this is going to be the last stop on this train. Please collect everything, and if you don't, it will be stolen. Once again, this is the last stop on this train. Welcome to the stream, Transit Fanner 27. Bruh. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the last stop on this train. Once again, this is the last stop on the train. Everyone must leave the train. Thank you for riding with us. Not this shit again. Damn. Got another one. Thought that was there. Pretty nice build. Nice build, good stuff. Someone's stuck. Ah, bitch. Fucking stuck. Oh shit. Oh crap, this got burned out. Must be lightning. Wow. Got fucked up. Too high to hear that. It's quiet up here. Damn. It is quiet and fucking peaceful, dude. Oh. Void of death. Okay. Gonna end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed this stream. I've been Web Soak. And if you're new, subscribe, leave a like. And I am out. Thanks for watching. Once this loads, so I can read along here. Gonna wait. Still waiting. There we go. Bad fucking time. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'm out.